All right, well, great start to the video. Ichigo just added like 10 people to her list before we started this.
My bad.
But hey everyone, it's Curtis from Black Heroes, and today I am joined by some very special guests. I'm going to introduce yourselves.
Hey guys, it's Ichigo from Anime Sekai Podcast.
And I'm Mikan from also Ichigo. I almost said Ichigo Sekai Podcast. Anime Sekai Podcast.
Right. I'll just crush that introduction.
Yay.
like I actually wanted to tell y'all that. Like when I listen to y'all's podcast, y'all crush the introduction all the time.
Thank you.
Like y'all been doing y'all thing. Oh man.
We haven't gotten it and be a little bit worried.
Yeah.
Oh man. But you guys, like, okay. During our respective anime careers, we have came across some characters that have, let's say, like, make us weak in the knees. When we see them, we hear them talk, start all blushing. Like, and that is today's topic, our anime crushes throughout the years. Now, I have my list. It's ready to go. It's very wholesome, I think. Well, except for like 2. I think 2 are just not wholesome. Like, my list started off wholesome, and then I got to number 3, and I was like, ooh, that's not wholesome at all. I just thought she was hot.
I mean, that's like a good 50% of mine, so.
I mean, if I'm including villains to mine too, then I just got just a few questionable ones. Just a sprinkle here and there.
Just surprisingly, I have no villains on my list. Oh my god. Oh, wow. If I do a part 2, then like, there you go.
Yeah.
I like 50% villain. I think they're actually more than 50% villains, so.
I got all the wholesome characters.
Speaking on that, okay, let's go ahead and start. I have a question to ask you.
All right. Okay, go for it.
All right, so I think I heard this from one of you guys' episodes.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to know, like, why Aaron?
What?
Why Aaron? I know he's on your list.
Okay. So, surprisingly, I actually really, really hated Aaron throughout, like, all the seasons. I hate those, what is it, like, whiny boys? Makes sense. But when he became, like, in the last, towards the end, he became a man. Okay, everyone saw that promo with his little 6-pack or 8-pack or whatever going on. And I was like, okay. I like that. But I will have to say, in the end, I did not like him because he was back to crying about what he did. It's like, no. Own up to it. You did it. You should have gone the full 100, but you didn't. And yeah, no. He was okay for like 2 seconds, and then I was back to being like, no, I don't like him. It's only for that 2-second span during that promo. He went from not to hot for 2 seconds and then not again.
But he's still on your list, though.
Yeah, visually speaking, for that 1 second. Like, literally that one moment. Because he goes back to being, like, all depressed and, like, dark. And then after that, I'm like, no, thank you. So it's like a little 2-second crush and then back to reality.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm still mad at him, so I'm still mad at him for his decision. That's why I need Ichigo to watch it.
Jesus Christ. I mean, I'm glad that you enjoyed him when he was a homicidal maniac, and then you stopped liking him when he grew a conscience.
Yeah.
That's the only reason she stopped liking him. She was like, no, he's becoming human. I need my villain back.
Exactly.
You were when you were the mass murderer.
Uh-huh. Yep.
But okay, you know what?
He go home, and he didn't go big, so he just kind of plopped off.
Not go big or go home. Whoa.
Oh my god.
I mean,
so he's one of him to commit fully.
Yes. He started something. He should have finished it.
I mean, he was going to. I think he admitted that he was going to do it. They just stopped him.
Yeah. Well, he should have really full forced it. He didn't have. Honestly, I feel like towards the end he was kind of like, well, I don't know how I'm feeling about this, and I was like, you're already that far. You have to finish it, bro.
Like, okay,
Finish it.
I'll give you this for Aaron. Like, I feel like for a little bit, everyone was gushing over him instead of Levi.
Yeah, there
Which
was like a
blew
little
my
moment
mind.
there.
I think it's just because of the 6-pack. Like when he came out with that 6-pack and his hair all tied back and everything, all the girls all was like, "Wait a minute!"
That's all he needed was some abs.
Yeah.
We're like, where's the crybaby boy? Okay, and then he became that again. So you know,
Okay, you know what? Like, I can't even laugh too much when we get to me. Very similar reasoning.
okay.
So, but you know what? That's later. Each to go. You know, again, gentlemen, ladies first as well. So you can go next with your wholesome list.
Yeah, we need a wholesome.
Okay, so I'm just doing one, right? Okay, so if that's the case, my wholesome pick for this would be Tomoe from Kami-sama Kiss.
Oh,
the fox guy. I mean, he acted like a bad guy, but he wasn't really. He was just misunderstood sweetheart. I don't know, pretty much any of the there's a lot of anime characters with like the white hair.
Yes.
Oh no.
That you know are just you know. No, I'm just
yeah.
So he's a villain, but not quite a villain, or like he's pretending to be a villain.
So when he's first introduced in the show, I'll say he's like the mean guy, but he's not a villain. He's not a villain of the show at all.
Not a villain.
But he acts mean towards the main character, and
he's like the bully type in the beginning. You know, like the bully type protagonist, or like that bully's the protagonist.
So, like, I don't love you at all.
What drew you in? What drew you in for the bully?
Because he is a bully. What drew me into the bully? His eyes are gorgeous.
Oh my god.
I think that's really what drew me in. I mean, the fact that he has white hair, and it was really just his eyes. Like, he was just, you know, this is like a shoujo type anime.
Yeah, I mean, it's romance. Yeah, so
it's a romance anime. And so, you know, they always have where you have like the bad boy, not really the bad boy, but like the one
kind of was
hot anime character dude. They put him behind like a pink background with like bubbles, and he's just looking all fine and stuff like that. Like, that's really what got me. That's the best way I can describe that.
So you were just mesmerized by this guy.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, when that anime came out, I was like, ooh.
He's bullying her. He's bullying her. Oh yeah.
It probably did, but I mean,
okay.
He was just
you said your list
very
was
good
wholesome, and your first person is a bully.
You know, right?
I mean, but I like watching shoujo type anime, so a lot of the guys on my list, they're either like 100% wholesome and they don't really have too many flaws, or they're kind of a bully, but then they redeem themselves as the story goes on. Like, they prove themselves to be like the overprotector, the princely type, that kind of thing. You know, just that.
The start is rough.
The
start is rough, you know?
Yeah. The start is a little questionable, but they still make you fall in love with them at the end of the day.
Okay. Define questionable, because now I'm curious. Like,
I mean, in Tomoe's case, I would say he was just more of like, let me explain. So he is a fox spirit, and the girl that he's like the main female character is a human. So he's like, I'm this almost kind of like a stubborn, I'm this all-powerful fox spirit. Like, I don't want to have to deal with a little human like you kind of thing. So he kind of looks at like down on her because he's got all these powers and she don't. But she ends up kind of like, what is this? Sounds wrong.
Oh no.
What I'm about to say. But she kind of ends up taming him.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
it's
kinda-
the best
that kinda
way
makes sense. Yeah.
I can describe that, because he's kind of like, hey, I don't want to deal with any humans. And she's like, no, all humans are good. Let me show you the good side of humans. But she's kind of snappy back. She's not like one of these typical shoujo girls who's, you know, like, oh, he's being so mean to me. I wonder if he likes me. Oh, I kind of like him, but I don't want him to know. They fight a lot and they argue a lot. And she pushes back, which is good because up until then, Tomoe was kind of like, okay, nobody's really pushing back. Like, he's like, basically, I'm that dude. And she's like, no, you're not. Let me bring you down a couple of notches. And then they follow.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand that, but just taming someone is wild.
Well,
That's wild to me. Oh my god.
well, technically, it makes sense because
It does.
He's a fox spirit, so he's not fully human. So
It's
he's
not the healthiest relationship, you know. But
Okay.
not in the beginning.
in anime, it's probably one of the healthier ones, if you know what I mean.
Okay,
Yeah.
because like just hearing that, it just feels like it belongs in like Chainsaw Man or something.
No.
not that crazy.
No.
Okay, so not that, not
Yeah.
that. Okay,
No,
No,
not
thank,
that.
no.
It's like,
thank God.
Nothing like that. Like, she don't actually put like a thing around his neck or anything like that. It's more of like
Okay.
speech. Yeah.
yeah.
Girl, my imagination went wild just now.
No.
It's actually pure in regards to like shoujo, I guess. But
Yeah.
in terms of reality, it's like not a healthy relationship, particularly in the beginning.
Okay.
But they overcome
Okay.
that. Yeah.
In my mind, I swear, I saw like a portrait of like her in a chair, like with him in a leash.
Oh,
Beside
no.
her.
It's,
No.
Nope.
Okay. Well, that is an interesting pick. That's an interesting choice. For me, my first pick, she probably would be cool with being on a leash. You know, just saying. And since Nikon, you brought up Aaron, I would have to bring up his main squeeze, Mikasa Ackerman.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I love Mikasa.
I like
She's
Mikasa
the best girl in the whole show.
She is.
Like, and I think the moment I knew she was the one, I saw her in one episode like doing sit-ups, and I saw those abs.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And also, she's an inspiration because I saw that, like, you know what? That is sexy, but at the same time, that's goals for me. I need those.
Yeah, you're like, do
So
I
she
want to
wanted-
be her or do I want to date
She's
her?
older than me, but like, it's just she's just such a badass.
She
Like,
is.
Season 1, I still remember when she thought that Aaron was dead, and she gave that speech before this going off.
Oh,
And
so
I'm
good.
like, oh my god, like that's a woman who takes charge. I love it. Not the best speech in the world.
Yeah.
Like, she basically said,
Why'd
like,
you
you
join
guys,
death, basically?
she basically said you guys are worthless,
Yeah.
but it somehow still motivated them to go.
Yeah,
Now, that's the signs of a strong woman. She could insult you, but you are still motivated to get the job done.
No, yep, you're not wrong.
No.
But she also has a caring side too. Like, like Mika, you've seen her interactions with Aaron. You know how
Yeah.
she feels about Aaron all the way to the very end.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
even
it's really nice.
even after everything was said and done, she still loved that man.
Mm-hmm. And she like made I like that she was like also the final decision maker, if you know what I mean,
Mm-hmm.
in the end, and I did like that.
Like, there was one moment, and it choked me up a little bit. It's like right when Mikasa was getting ready to, kill Aaron.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron opens his eyes to see her one last time.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh.
Yeah.
And I remember one of my friends was like, oh, but isn't Historia better? No, it's Mikasa all day. I will not take any Mikasa slander ever.
No, I really like Mikasa, actually.
She's the ultimate ride or die.
Yes.
She really is. She really is.
Like, Actually, now that I look at my list, I feel like there's a pattern. There's a
Oh,
pattern.
is it?
Like completely different characters, but like there's like that one thing that like, they all got in common.
Mm-hmm.
But that is my first one. I think a pretty good start for me. Not toxic, a very wholesome beginning for me.
Okay, yeah, that's actually pretty good, I would say.
That's why we got a homicidal maniac for you, Nikon, and then Ichigo, you.
I got
Pretty
a
much
fox boy.
A pet, I want to say. So, like, a
Wow, our
fox.
tastes are showing here.
I mean, if anything, if we're talking about a common denominator on all of our lists, I'm pretty sure mine is white hair.
Oh yeah, mine is mostly white hair, but not mine. I would say mine are mostly killers. So there's that.
Oh my god! Well,
Like
who's
my
your next
first
person?
love. My first love was from Hunter x Hunter, Kirua, and I mean he's an assassin, so.
Oh my god,
you know what? That's cool. Killua's awesome.
He is.
he is awesome.
Like,
You know when he one of the first challenges he took that other guy's heart out from his chest. I was like, okay,
and this
that's what
gave
you
it back
did with
to
me.
him.
Yeah.
But this man, in your regards, he kept your heart. He kept it. He didn't give it
Kept
back.
my heart. He did. It's a little weird that
So
he's still the
sweet.
same age and I'm not, but you know.
Yeah, we've aged. We older than a lot of these anime characters that we got crushes on.
But I'm pretty sure we all were around the same age when we got introduced to these characters.
That's what throws me off the most.
But
I'm
I'm
like,
excited.
whoa.
I'm happy for my next pick because she technically has aged with me, so I don't feel weird.
Okay.
But Mika, Killua was your second choice on your list, or that was someone
my
that you
second
just.
choice. Actually, that
No.
would be he would probably be my like top choice, I would say, because he was my first
Really?
love, and I still love him. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
I still got notebooks like from like I don't know how old I was, but from middle school where I wrote his name everywhere. Like it was
Oh
my
my
friend.
god! You still have it.
I still do have some of them. Yeah,
Like
I was
love
obsessed.
Killua. I love Killua. I love Killua.
I mean he's good. He's cool.
No, he is. He is. You know, that is a great choice. Way better than your first pick.
Mr. and Mrs. Killua.
Oh, I wish.
Oh my god. Wait,
I love
okay,
it.
before we go to your next pick, Mika, how many people on your list has white hair? There's a reason why I'm asking.
Let's see. I say maybe 4,
Oh,
5,
wow.
4, 5. If I'm saying out of 10, I say about 4 or 5. So almost half.
Let's see. Do I have any white hair people on my list? Yes, I do. Let's go. Let's go.
Nice.
I say about
Alright.
4 or 5.
Thanks.
Who's your second pick?
Okay. Well, Ichigo, who's next on your list?
Because Mikan listed her like crush from way back, I have to bring up my crush from way back because this character is the only reason I absolutely hate the heroine in this story, and that's Inuyasha.
Oh my god, no.
I love Inuyasha. When I was a kid, I used to collect all. I was a big Inuyasha fan. Like, I really did not like Kagome with a strong, fiery passion. And if anything, I liked Kikyo better for Inuyasha than Kagome. I'm just putting that out there, okay? But once again, long white hair.
Wait, you're picking Inuyasha over Sesshomaru?
That was the other person on my list, okay?
Oh, okay.
So he was the other white hair
because-
you gotta throw away Inuyasha.
Yeah.
Throw away Inuyasha. Sesshomaru.
no, because here's the thing: as a kid, it was Inuyasha, okay? But
Oh
then
my
as
gosh.
I've gotten older, you go to the older brother, which is Sesshomaru. That sounds weird, but you
She
know.
matured.
I don't know why you
Wait,
like Inuyasha in the
wait.
first place,
Oh.
though.
Wait a minute. Look, You went from one brother to the other brother?
I
Wait.
mean, I love them both equally, but
Are
they're
you
not
sure?
in the same slot. Yeah, it's they're not in
That's
the
crazy.
same slot. That's okay. Yeah, Inuyasha. I loved Inuyasha so much. I used to collect pictures just of Inuyasha and put them, like Mikan used to sign her Kiloa's name in her notebooks. I used to tape Inuyasha in all of my notebooks. And there was this one girl in high school who drew Inuyasha so well that I had her draw me a picture of Inuyasha. And she was like, "Oh, you want me to put Kagome with him?" And I'm like, "Absolutely not. I just want Inuyasha by himself." Loved Inuyasha. Yeah.
Wow.
Once again,
Fun
he's
fact,
that.
I actually couldn't.
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I was gonna say fun fact. I couldn't get into the show, unfortunately. Maybe it was just
It's a
the
good
wrong
show.
time. Maybe I should try it again now that I'm older.
I'm
But I
with you
think
on that one though.
growing up,
Actually,
when I
Inuyasha
saw
really
it,
annoyed me a lot.
This is not Naruto, so let me go. Let me leave this.
Inuyasha was one of the first shonen anime that I watched religiously every week. Like I like when Inuyasha was on and people were like, "Oh yeah, you know, Inuyasha's out." It was Inuyasha and Dragon Ball Z. Those were the only two shows that I was okay discussing. When people started getting into Naruto, I was like, I mean, yeah, Naruto's alright, but Inuyasha is where it's at. Come on, guys.
Wow.
I made so many
I
friends
guess you
with
hate my next pick.
Inuyasha. I'm gonna hate your next pick. I don't know. Well, if it's Kagome, then yeah, maybe. But
No, like since you just
from-
dissed Naruto, so like I feel like
oh no,
It's
I
my
don't
pick.
hate Naruto. I don't hate Naruto. But would I watch it again? Probably no. Did I finish it? No, but that's okay. I know the characters.
my heart. Oh no! Wow, my heart just.
But yeah,
I
no,
don't
it-
know
Okay,
which
like-
one you're gonna go for. Let's see if that's the case.
Oh,
who in
okay.
Naruto
Now
do
this
you like?
this person, she is actually my first love because I consider
Oh,
Naruto my
okay.
first ever anime. I remember I watched this
Okay.
back in middle school, and it is Hinata Hyuga.
Okay, that's
I would
actually who I was
agree
gonna
with
guess.
that.
She is
If you would have said Sakura,
if you
would have been like, sorry, we gotta go.
Nah, bro.
Oh no, like I made a whole video on why I dislike Sakura, especially at the beginning.
Yeah, just like Sakura. Yeah.
Yep.
It took me a while to like her. It took me a long time. But no, Hinata, she was my queen for a long time.
Mhm.
And I guess at
I
that
love
time,
her.
I was really into like the shy girl. And I loved her eyes
Uh-huh.
at the time.
Oh
It's
yeah.
Like this is at the beginning, so like it was new to me. So I was like, oh, her eyes are so cute. She's so beautiful. And then I found out how much of a ride or die she is to Naruto.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because case in point, when she went up against Neji, she knew she was losing. She
Yeah.
knew for a fact she was losing.
Mhm.
But because of her man, she stepped up to the plate and she tried. She tried her best.
She did.
But I think the confirmation for Hinata for me was it's actually during one of the filler arcs. And Naruto was on a mission with her team. And I think Naruto was going towards like a lake. And then he doesn't know it's her, but he sees Hinata naked, like dancing in the lake. So, 7th grade me is like, oh my god.
Mhm.
Like I was so flustered watching it. I was like, yep, she's it. She's it. The reaction to when Naruto was describing what happened to Kiba, like, was so
That is so cute.
I just love how, like, her reactions to Naruto just being around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aw.
Especially like if he's thinking something else, but she's thinking another thing. He's like, "Oh, he not to come with me," and he's like, "Oh, Naruto!" It just collapses. And then
The fact that they
when
got
she
married.
went up,
Ugh.
right? And this is what I was saying, like the character that grew up with me, because now she's actually in her 30s. So one day I will be her age.
Yeah.
I think she's like mid-30s now. Because we was the same age during Naruto, same age during Shippuden, and now I'll be close to her age with Boruto. So I'm like, I got to see her grow as I grow, and it made it so much more special.
That's actually what I loved about
always
Naruto.
be
That,
number
like,
one.
Yeah. The timeline like went with people who like kind of started watching at that age, which I actually really loved about it.
Now, little sidebar, people hate my favorite character from Naruto.
Who's your favorite character?
My favorite character is Sasuke, and people hate that I like Sasuke.
I mean, I feel like they'd hate you more if you did Sakura. So
yeah.
I feel
like if your favorite character was Sakura, you probably get a couple of side eyes.
All right, let me scratch her off the list. All right, it's marked out. But no, like it took me a while to like Sakura. Like no, Hinata forever my queen. She will forever be number one. I'll be 70-year-old. I'll be 70. And I'll still be like, you know what? That chick from back in the day, back in 2007. I'm telling the nurses like, let me tell you the story of Hinata Hyuga.
Yeah. Watching the show over and over again. Oh, that's so cute, actually.
Let me tell you the story of my first love. It's like, oh, really? What's her name? Hinata Hyuga. Wait a minute.
She married somebody else, though.
Right.
Okay, you know what?
I had a chance.
Cool, I'm happy for them.
Yeah.
As long as she's happy, I'm happy.
Oh,
that's so cute.
After everything, especially after she went up against Pain, and I thought she died. She deserves.
I'm actually glad they ended up together.
Right?
She said,
I did not want Naruto with Sakura at all.
No,
thank you. Like she tried to say, like, "Oh, I love you, Naruto." I'm like, you BS. You're lying. You're not a real one.
Yeah.
Nope.
But let me stop gushing over Hinata. Like that'll be like the whole video, just me gushing over her. So, let me go. Who's your number 3?
So I don't know if I would say number 3, but like the entire anime as a whole, I just love all the men from Jujutsu Kaisen. Basically, I couldn't pick one. I love Gojo. I love Geto. I love Toji.
I was about to say, wait a minute. Because
even
for a fact.
Even Sukuna, especially Sukuna.
Yeah, Sukuna's on my list too.
Oh my god. Actually, Ichigo, question for you. Cause I know like you have like this weird hate-love relationship with Maito. So I want you to describe that. Like what's your relationship with
who?
Maito?
Maito.
Maito? Yeah, well, first of all,
there's like this weird hate-love relationship.
No, it's straight up hate. There's no love for this man at all. Straight up hate.
Let me say I'm the biggest hater. I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress. I hate the way that you sneak this. If I catch flight, it's gonna be the
straight up hate. I'm so mad. And this, for anybody that has not seen season 2 and what they did with Maito, I'm about to give you some spoilers because the way that they took that man out was not justifiable at all. I was disappointed. Gege out here killing all of our favorite characters, and he let Maito get away, like get off the hook. All he had to do was get absorbed. Like, excuse me?
She's like, I want torture. I wouldn't pay.
No, that's not enough. I wanted him to suffer.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He out here making everybody else suffer. No, that wasn't enough.
Kind of did.
He still got nope.
Like he died a coward.
No, I needed him to like explode into a million pieces from Sukuna. Like I wanted Sukuna to like somehow take Maito out. Like, let me tell you something. When they were doing when Todo and Yuji were doing that little switch thing and they were beating Maito, I was literally out of my seat cheering. Like I wanted some popcorn and I was like, get him. And then they didn't. And I was like, what are you doing?
You know what? Because of that, I cannot wait for you to finish Tokyo Ghoul. I feel like when you see the ending, you'll be like, I wish that happened to him.
I'm pretty sure I will, because like I see so many other shows where like the main villain gets taken out in such like a beautiful way that I'm just like, Jujutsu Kaisen robbed me of taking out Maisto in a beautiful way to where I feel satisfied.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I get that some people are like, oh, we're satisfied because he was like screaming in pain as he was getting absorbed, and there's this trend where people were turning that into like their alarm clocks, and I'm like, that wasn't enough for me. Okay, guys, like that, I don't know.
Wait a second. It wasn't enough. Wait a second. Mikan, you said every single man in JJK. Wouldn't that technically put Mahito in that category as your...
You not. You
no, remember this discussion where I like brought him up? I was like, you know what, Mahito, like on a good day, he looks pretty fine. And you were like, no.
That was in our Friends episode. I went on a rant then too. I was like, absolutely not.
So by technicality, yes, he kind of... You know, when he's looking cute, he looks cute. But his personality is a no-go for me.
The look on my face right now, though, bro. Like,
you just broke her heart. Like, how could you?
Nah, she reminded me that she did say that in that episode. Yeah, you did. Yeah. Mm-hmm. She reminded me. I remember.
Oh man.
Okay, so
but no,
wait, so is that the reason why you said you had like 15 people on your list? Is
Oh yeah. No, there's a lot.
Oh my.
There's just a whole anime
for it. You know what? Pretty much tell me you gotta make a part 2, possibly part 3, just to get every single person. like part 3 must be you. Mikon just going down the list.
just going down the list. Yeah, like 57, you know? Just a few.
Welcome to Anime Crushes Part 10.
Yeah. Mikon continues the list.
Well, if that's the case, I totally forgot to add the other guys from this one show. Mika probably knows what show I'm talking about, because I was obsessed with this show for the longest time. And that show is Utano Prince Sama.
Yes. She loves that show.
I feel like I've heard of this show. I feel like I've heard of it.
Prince Sama is like a male version. Well, it's not like it, but the easiest way I can describe it is like the male version of like Idol Master or Love Live Live or Live Love Live, whichever the title is. And it was this show that I became a huge fan of the voice actor Miyano Mamoru. Because whoever Miyano Mamoru voices is automatically put on my crush list. Except for one person. Except for
Tokyo Ghoul guy.
The one dude from Tokyo Ghoul, because...
Wait, which dude? Wait, what dude was it?
The dude with the purple hair.
Really? Oh, well.
I can't think of his name.
Okay, you know what? Really?
If I don't know if you watch, I'm assuming you watch your anime in Japanese, but if you watch it in Japanese, Miyano Mamoru voices him, but he also, his like top known voice ever is Yagami Light from Death Note.
Tokyo Ghoul guy, he's Shu, you know, the crazy one.
Okay.
Yeah,
Shu. He's the one who like eating his fellow ghouls. Yeah, he's the only one that's not on my list. Everybody else, no matter how crazy they are, if Miyano Mamoru voices them, they're on my list.
It's automatic. But, like, you automatic check.
Automatic. To the point where I didn't even know Miyano Mamoru was supposed to be in Tokyo Ghoul until I heard his voice, and I distinctly remember texting Mikan and being like, did you know he was in the show? And she was like, yeah. I was like, oh, okay, I love the show already. He's in here.
Yeah.
But the character that I loved that made my crush list is Ichinose Tokiya from Uta no Prince Sama. His singing voice, his looks. I mean, the other guys too. They're on, they're from Uta no Prince Sama. They're all on the list too. But specifically, Tokiya. Oh man, I'm just remembering how
she was obsessed with this.
Obsessed I was. Yes, when Mikan and I met when we were studying abroad, and any anime store I went into that had like anime goods, I was automatically in the Uta no Prince Sama section searching for anything that had Tokiya's face on it.
Mm-hmm.
I can just feel you blushing right now.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Cause I'm just like, I love that anime. I love that man. Ooh. Ooh, his singing voice. I'm telling you, his singing voice. Ooh, I had an alarm clock with his voice for a little while. I was like, yes. Mm-hmm.
Alarm clock?
Well, not an alarm clock, but like a alarm sound. Like when my alarm went off, then I would hear his voice.
Okay, I have a question, and please be honest. Do either one of you have a body pillow?
No.
Not yet.
Okay. there was a pause there, so I was just making sure.
Well,
sadly, no.
I almost made Mikan buy one when we were in Japan.
Yeah. It wasn't big enough, though. Also, it was like a Gojo collab.
Yeah.
And if it was just Gojo straight up, I would have probably taken it.
He was eating ice cream. That's like perfect.
I know, but it was like small and it was too tiny. It was just like a little pillow. Like
that was not a little pillow. That
was not a body pillow though. No,
yeah, it
that
wasn't like a full body pillow, but it was bigger than the small one.
Yeah, like a regular kind of large pillow.
Yeah.
With his face. And I think it was a collab with, I forgot what character that was, but
Haagen-Dazs.
What's Haagen-Dazs?
Yeah, he was eating Haagen-Dazs.
Just
I want one with his eyes.
I got
open.
Got that visual in my head now.
Just imagine Gojo like lifting up one of his little blindfolds, eating Haagen-Dazs, because that's pretty much what this pillow was.
Oh no. That was crazy. Like this conversation, I have to go to my next person, and I don't want to say her.
God, yes, tell us.
Yes, tell us.
Okay, earlier I brought up this person from High School DxD. Now,
oh my God,
you have never seen High School DxD. It's very outlandish.
We've seen it.
The fan service is okay. So you already know the fan service.
Yes.
So it is Akano.
Okay.
The one with okay, and the reason why is one, very superficial. She was hot. I think she was the hottest out of the crew. And maybe this is my toxic trait coming out, but I love her like borderline sadistic nature.
Okay.
Like, part of me was gonna put Shinobu from Demon Slayer because she kind of has that same vibe to me, but then like, nah, this Akano was the originator for me.
Oh.
She will like mess you up and smile in your face while doing it, and I was like, yes.
I feel like I'm starting to see sort of like a similarity though here. You like the kind looking people, huh?
She does look kind, but she is very not like.
She is very not.
But I don't want to say not kind because she's sweet, but
maybe that's my type. Like, you look sweet, but you're low key not sweet.
Yeah, she not at all innocent. Yeah,
but like, okay, I do have a genuine reason because as the story progressed and I got to see more of her backstory, you know, her mom dying, her dad not being there, her borderline hating herself because she's half fallen angel. And I think something happened when she doesn't like fallen angels, so I was like, okay. you're more than just a pretty face. You got some depth to you. I was already on your team, but now it's even better. So I think that's the reason why I liked how she looked, but as the story progressed, I think she became better in my eyes as a character.
Yeah. Well, that's the fun part. I mean, to be honest, I actually loved her in the Miko outfit, the kimono with the white top and the red pants. We call that a Miko outfit.
Yes.
That was my favorite with her because she looked so good. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, she was beautiful. But I'm not gonna knock that pick. I like it.
Like,
I honestly thought you were gonna say Ria's, but
that's what I thought too.
No, but everyone picks Ria's. Everyone chooses her.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I want to be different. To be fair, Akano stand out for me the most. I get it, the sadistic nature. I was like, I love it. Because I guess, teenage me was thinking like, as a teenage boy, I was like, oh man, this is okay. Like, let's go. Like, because I watched it at a point where I started that around the same time as Fairy Tales. These are shows that I used to be mainly big threes: Naruto, One Piece, Bleach. These were some of the first shows I watched outside of that.
Oh, okay.
So to go from something like Naruto to High School DxD, something that I cannot watch with my mom.
Yeah.
No, can't watch it with anybody in the room.
Oh man, for a while I felt like I was watching hentai for a long time. I'm like, this is hentai?
Yeah.
So at that point, I didn't know what hentai was. I was like, is this hentai?
It's like borderline there.
So wait.
Yeah.
It is. But I think I rewatched it last year. I'm like, it's still good. It's still good. I have to make sure I'm alone with earbuds in. But it's still
I just don't even know if I finished it. I know I started in a mid-finish. I don't even know if I finished it.
I did.
I actually didn't watch the last season. I think it was a break between seasons. Oh, you did? Oh.
Yeah, there was a couple of years from the second to last season and the last season. I think there was maybe 3 years, maybe. I can't remember, but I do remember there was definitely some significant time in between. So when it came back out, I was like, "Oh yeah, I never did finish this. Let me watch this," and I did.
Yeah, because I think it came out.
I think you told me that. Now thinking about it.
Yeah, I finished it.
You told me that. I started to my perception of you guys changed because of Ichigo. I used to think that
because of me,
Ichigo was the angel and Mikao was the devil. I used to be the angel and Mikao was the devil. And you started talking more. I was like, oh, you're not the innocent one.
No. If anything, I feel like Ichigo has seen some more questionable girly stuff. Well, I'm just I've seen questionable gory stuff probably.
Yeah.
Although I don't like gore, but
I mean, I'm down to pretty much watch anything minus gory stuff, but yeah, I don't think we've ever put that out on our podcast. Is how much stuff both of us have actually watched.
Yeah. Well, I've seen a lot of anime, so particularly back in the day. So
same. I've seen some questionable stuff that will forever be ingrained in my head that I can't take out of my head. But once you start, then it's I can't just not finish watching the show. No.
Wait, why won't you watch Attack on Titan? You probably watch worse stuff.
I know. That's what I'm telling her.
Here's the thing. I will take, and this is going to sound bad, okay? I am more prone to watching an anime with some fan service over watching an anime with a whole bunch of gore. I don't want to see people's heads get chopped off. But if a girl ain't got no top on and a guy walks in, I'm just like, well, I'll watch this one. Let me just head over here. Because ain't nobody getting chopped up in those types of anime.
fucking job.
I mean, sometimes they do.
I see the picture. I see the vision.
Yeah, you know, like I'm gonna stay
Okay, I feel like
in the safe side. Not fully safe, but the somewhat safe side.
Not safe for work side, but
yeah, you know. Now I have slowed down on watching a lot of fan service stuff. I will say that, but back in the day, like watching, for me personally, like when I watched High School DxD, it got to the point where the fan service didn't bother me because I already knew it was a part of the show. And at that point, I was just watching it for the storyline, which sounds bad. Okay, that sounds bad when it comes to like a show with a lot of fan service, but it's the truth. Like the storyline got good.
Wait, I thought you didn't like fan service though. I mean, the gears are turning in my brain. I could have sworn you said you don't like fan service, or am I wrong?
No. The fan service doesn't bother me. I'll watch it.
I think fan service does me more probably. Yeah. I don't mind it. Like I'll still watch it, but it annoys me probably more than her.
There was only one show that I will say the fan service was just so much I had to stop watching it because I was like, there's no storyline because every 5 seconds a girl's taking her top off.
What story is that?
I think it's called Manu Scroll. It was that one, and then there was another one that Japan actually banned that was originally on Funimation. And I think that was like interspecies reviewers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
They took that off the air. They took that off the air. And I started watching it not thinking it was that type of a show. And I'm glad they stopped because I probably would have dropped it quickly.
I think Ichigo just sees cute girls and she's like, oh, this looks good.
Yeah, I don't typically watch a show's trailer before I actually watch the show.
Yeah.
So I just click it and I'm like, oh.
It's too late now.
It's like, dang it.
Okay. You know what? That logic makes so much sense for like the next person on my list. Because I think I was on Netflix and I saw her and I'm like, oh, this looks nice. Let me click on it. And I'm glad
now I'm curious, who was it?
Who was that?
Who is that?
I don't speak Japanese. I cannot pronounce the name of the show at all, and I never heard someone say the name of the show.
Okay.
Okay.
Kirari Momobami from Kakaguri. Did I say that right? Kirari Momobami from Kakaguri. The one with like the white hair.
Oh yeah.
And blue eyes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Am I saying her name right?
Her name is
Kirairi?
Yes.
Is it
Kirairi? Yeah. Kirairi.
Man, listen.
Yeah. Yeah,
Miss
she's
Momobami was that girl in the show.
She is fine.
And I still remember like this. I scrolled past it a few times on Netflix, and one day I was like, you know what? It does look cool. Let me click on it. And I didn't realize how much fan service was going to be in it.
Mm-hmm.
But this one is a different type of fan service.
They get horny over Uno. I've never experienced that. That bathroom scene in the show, I've never seen that before. That's a different level of fan service. That's too fake for me.
That show was, I think there's 2 seasons out, right? Or is it just 1 season? I think there's 2.
It's 2 seasons and a spinoff.
Yeah, so I could only watch season 1 and then I had to stop. I never did finish season 2 or the spinoff. It was just too much. It was too much.
I think the reason why I choose her because every time she's on screen, it gets real. Like everything gets stepped up. It gets serious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I like the fact she's the type of villain where she's just like the protagonist. They're one and the same. And she's willing to risk it all as well. She's not afraid of anything.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, like, the whole...
Oh, you go ahead and say what you was going to say.
Oh no. I was just gonna say like the whole hair, eyes, like the lips, like combo. She always looks good.
Mm-hmm.
Facts. Now, there's one part that caught me off guard. I think, what was her assistant slash best friend's name? Is it Sayaka?
Sayaka, I think.
It was her best friend. She just lost. Yes, she just lost the game, and they was cuddling together in the field. Out of nowhere, like she just licks her forehead because she had a little scratch on her forehead, so she just licks her forehead. And in my mind, I was like, So yeah, it is a different type of fan service. It's not like boobs in your face, but it's like a very sophisticated fan service.
That's actually a really good way to put it.
Yeah,
it's kind of like sophisticated.
Yeah, kind of like Food Wars.
Oh no, God, no.
Oh, no.
It's
Oh,
not
man.
sophisticated. It's not sophisticated. Like,
right?
Like he showed me clips. I'm like, no.
It's a good show.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Full of foodgasms.
Mhm.
Yes.
That's actually one of the types of fan service that annoyed me.
I didn't mind it because they was talking about food, and I was like, that food actually looks delicious.
You've seen worse.
Of course. But,
yeah.
But for me, I'm like, I don't know how I feel about this. Maybe I just need to just shut up and just watch it all the way through. And then maybe I'll understand.
I don't know. Even I couldn't do that. So
it's a good show. You can't watch it on an empty stomach. I will say that.
That's true.
It'll make you
want
to eat.
Okay.
I did like your pick. That's actually a really good pick, though.
Yeah, I like that too. That was a good one.
Thank you. And fun fact, one of my friends who's not into anime, he became an anime fan because of that show.
Oh.
And I'll tell you the precise moment he became a fan. It was actually the bathroom scene.
Of course.
And he was like, "Oh, they do it up like this in anime? Let's go."
These perceptions now.
Okay.
Not all anime does that.
Not anime. He did watch Dragon Ball. So I give him that much credit. But he was like, "Bro, they do it like that." It's like, yeah. And
actually,
another fun fact: he's currently watching Attack on Titan with his girlfriend.
Oh, see, Ichigo. Everybody else is watching Attack on Titan, but you.
Don't throw me in the mix, okay? I said, "Oh, that's sweet for them."
But, now, I don't know how he went from that to Attack on Titan. I can't answer that.
His view of anime must be pretty extreme. He's watching all the extreme shows, like
from Dragon Ball to Kakaguri to Attack on Titan. I wonder what's
very
next.
Interesting progression.
High School DxD.
Wow. Probably. Actually, Ichigo.
Who was next? Thank you guys for reminding.
Yeah. No, actually, there's a questionable person that I remember you said a while back.
On our villains episode?
Yes. Vegeta.
Oh, yeah.
And I went, what?
What?
What? I know, right? She said Vegeta, and I was like,
I said
it's worse than Aaron.
I said I distinctly remember leaving this in the episode, okay? And I remember I said when I was a kid, like probably around the same time as Inuyasha. I don't know. That's a good question. Yeah, Vegeta at one point in time was on my list, but he was not on the list because of his looks. He was more on the list because of the shift in personality. So kind of like Eren, but the opposite. Like he started out a bad guy and then he falls in love and then he's now fighting on the good team with Goku and everybody. But he falls in love with Bulma.
Like,
I mean,
oh my god.
Y'all are speechless.
Like, I mean, like Eren killed 80% of the population. Vegeta killed planets.
Yeah.
What is?
But not as many
that's
as
just saying.
I mean, not as he didn't take out as many planets as Frieza, so
So it makes me say,
But he
As
saw
much
the
as I
error
give
of his ways.
Crap, he had a good reason.
Yeah.
Technically, Vegeta did too, because if not, he would have gotten, killed by Frieza and his dad and his family, technically. So Vegeta wasn't just going around doing it willy-nilly. He was being commanded to. He was working for Frieza, right?
Don't get me wrong, I love Vegeta. He's actually my favorite character in Dragon Ball, but I never thought of him as go-to love interest.
Someone's crying.
No, I was
still shocked him and Bulma got together.
I mean, yes, that was actually a big shock. But Bulma saw something in him that nobody else saw. And she technically changed him. He's now on the good team because of his love for her. And that was the only reason, okay? I just thought that was cute.
I feel like for your crushes, I'm seeing a pattern. I'm seeing a little bit of a pattern. I'm seeing it's giving me I can fix him vibes.
It's very true, actually.
with the exception of Sushomaru and Sukuna, probably.
I don't know.
The
there's still hope of I can fix him.
Not Sukuna. I'm pretty sure I gave up at that point.
Probably. Oh yes, he's totally on that.
That's the one
vibe.
Yeah. Well, no, because here's the thing: Sushomaru, when he gets married to Rin, and spoiler for anybody that has not seen Yashahime, he basically marries Rin, and she gives birth to their twins. He basically throws them twins under the bus to go save Rin from a curse. I'm just saying.
Yeah, so basically, I can change him vibes. I could see it.
She didn't change him because he basically was instead of saying, you know what? Nah, bro.
He would have never been the type to get with her in the past.
Yeah,
but
he wasn't feeling humans. I don't think she changed him. I just think he got used to her, and that was his love interest.
He got used to her
because she was following him around.
Okay, you know what?
Yes.
Before you go to your next person, I'm seeing a pattern with all three of us. For you, they're just all sadistic, and you're cool with them.
Yeah.
I don't do their thing. Me, I'm either super shy or they look sweet, but then they're actually kind of they're sadists, pretty much.
Not sweet.
And then Ichigo, you got again. I can fix him. I can fix him. It's okay. He'll change.
Wait, except for my next pick.
You don't understand him.
My next pick. I don't know. Maybe you guys can agree. Maybe not. Edward Elric at one point in time. No. Yes, Edward Elric. He's on my list. But who I meant to say was Kenshin from Rurouni Kenshin.
Okay.
Ooh. Okay.
Now,
both are good choices.
Kenshin was already, by the time he met Kaoru, he was already on the path of redemption. So, there was no need to fix him. Kind of.
I mean, I feel like she had a really strong impact on him.
No. Tomoe, his first wife, when she died because of him, that's what impacted his change.
Well, his change, yeah.
Yeah.
So, I can change it.
I can change him. But Edward didn't need to be changed. Edward Elric didn't need to be changed. He stayed the same the whole time. He fought for his family. That was... Winry didn't change him.
You know what? I like that. I like that. I like both answers.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
There you go. There's the one that you didn't have to change. He's already just ready. He's ready to go.
He's ready. he's good. And then the other one, we just got to get used to his personality. He's a little broken inside, obviously, because he's had a bad past. But once you get past that little hurt, he opens up and he's still a sweetheart.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's true.
All right. Well, Nikon, who's next on your list?
Oh, me? I don't like. So I still have a few. Like another anime that I really like the guys in is Bleach, but I only like the bad dudes. Aizen, Grimja, Urukiora.
Aizen.
It's
the villains.
Aizen was like, basically, yes. I love the villains. But if we're talking about like actual, I think I like Durushu from Code Geass. Also questionable, but he's just a genius, kind of an evil genius. I like that vibe.
Fun fact: haven't finished it. One day I will go back to it.
It's good. The ending is really good.
8 episodes in. I know people will compare it to Death Note as it being like a masterpiece in that same ballpark.
Mm-hmm. It kind of is. I would agree. A lot of politics, though, to get there.
Again, this list like 30 people.
Yeah.
It's like you just made a loophole. Like, you know what? This whole entire show, every man in the show, it's your way to get
pretty much did.
On board.
I'm sitting here like, okay,
so
I got this person.
All the villains and or questionable people. It really is.
So you don't
like the bad boys.
Like you just like them the way they are.
Yeah, or they change to be more bad. Like I love Kaneki Ken. That's another one from Tokyo Ghoul, and I like it when he, goes a little to the dark side. So just villains or people who are just really twisted. I think that's just my vibe.
You know what? I respect it. I respect it. Well, you know what? For me, and this will be my last pick. I'll save my list for do this again. But I want to end things on a nice one.
Positive?
A nice humble one. Yeah, a positive
we need one. We need one of those.
Yes. And it is Marin from My Dress Up Darling.
I love
There's a reason why she's
really sweet.
Now, I'm actually I listen to sub, but I actually do like dub for some shows. I listen to dub for this. And I'm glad I did because I found out that one of my favorite YouTubers voice act her. Amelie.
Oh, really?
She does covers for different open. Yes. And fun fact, I hope I get to meet her at GalaxyCon in July. So fingers crossed.
Oh, nice.
Yes. Fingers crossed.
But as far as a character, I just love her energy. I love it so much. I remember how I got into the show. I watched a clip without any context. And that one clip sold me on her automatically. And I think it was in a room and she lifted up her skirt randomly.
Oh, so he could hem it?
Gojo was like, "What are you doing?" And he's like,
"Remember the time we were texting about the outfit and I sent you a swimsuit selfie and you left me on red? That was brave, son, and way rude."
A lot happened after I saw that photo.
And you remember, like, I was texting you, I sent you a picture of my swimsuit and you left me on red. That was rude, son. I was like, oh, that's okay. I like you. I was like, and it's also funny, he looked at the tissues, like a lot happened after I saw that photo. I was like, oh wow, okay. I feel you, bro. I feel you. And I guess I just like her also because I just recently started cosplaying. So to see someone like her who was like super excited to cosplay, is really into it.
Yeah.
That like extra points for me because like I did Ace last year. I'm gonna meet Asta from Black Clover this year.
Oh, nice.
Which I do have the costume, which it fits. It's a little snug, so I can't get any bigger than what I am now. Like I have to stay this size. If I get any bigger, like I won't be able to wear it. I gotta remember, sizes in Japan are a bit smaller than in the States.
Yes.
Yes.
They are.
Mm-hmm.
So a large for them is a different from a large for me.
Oh
Yeah. A large for
It-
them is like
a
a
lot
medium
for
for us, or a small in some cases.
Yep, it's really very different.
But I would say with my Dress Up Darling, that was one of the first shows I've seen that helped me like branch out a lot from like the shonen realm and action and everything. Nice little rom-com. And she was a driving force for that. Like her energy, her and Gojo's chemistry was amazing. Everything about her, like she would just beam sunshine to me. She just beamed happiness.
Well, the way she smiled too, I was just like,
she was,
this girl.
Yes.
I love her. I want them to make a season 2 off that anime. I'm not even gonna lie.
Who knows?
I thought they were. I'm not too sure.
I think they were. I believe.
I hope so.
I believe they
need
were.
to see her again.
Yay! I love it. I hope so, because it was one of those wholesome shows. Oh my gosh, I love wholesome shows like that.
Okay.
So cute.
But even though she is my last pick, I will say one more name. I won't go into details. I'll save that for another time. But I from Oshinoko was going to be next. So that's a little teaser for if we do this again.
Yes.
Oh,
God, that made me so
sweet.
sad. But I'm not going to talk about it.
Oh my god, yeah.
No, her time was short, but I get it.
She was lovable.
She was lovable.
Ending us on a sad note.
But I'll leave it off at Marin. I mean, like, even though, okay, I'll still go back to Marin. Marin's awesome. There we go. Happy note.
Yeah. Yeah. Happy note.
So I'm finished. So you guys can continue. I know each of you probably got like 5 more. Mikon, you probably got 20 more if we're honest. So, if you want to go down your list.
I'll just give you my last one. And
villains.
Well, I already named the villains. The villains for me was just Sukuna. He was my only villain on my list. But if I'm ending off on a happy note, who do I want to pick is the question.
Why don't I pick one for both of us? I think this one might be on your list.
Okay, go ahead.
But you didn't think of it. Dazai.
Yes!
There we go. That can be because both voice actor Miyano Mamoru and
yes.
Okay.
From Bungo Stray
from
Dogs.
Bungo Stray Dogs.
Yes, Dazai. Yep, that's our last pick.
He's a bit suicidal, but other than that, he's very cheery.
He's so goofy, but his voice actor,
that yes has so much passion, and I love it. Oh wait, you said it with your chest.
I did, because I was like, oh yeah, Miyano Mamoru played Dazai. Yes.
Oh my god.
Okay, so that's one on both of our lists.
Love him.
Okay, so that's your pick for you both. Like, why him? And I'm pretty sure y'all both have different reasons, or maybe the same reason.
Probably the same voice actor, but also he's cute and funny.
Yeah, he's cute. He's funny. That voice actor. Oof.
Okay, I just want to say, thank God, it's not someone who kills people.
No. Well,
he does.
But he's not a villain, so it's okay.
He was.
Never mind, I take it back.
Look, okay.
Okay, that's one
We're
good
not
thing.
talking about his past.
He was.
Yeah.
He's on the good side now. He's a good
guy.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
That character development was something serious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if it's both me, like the fact that he was a villain, and also Ichigo's side of like, oh, I can change him.
Yeah. And he didn't need a girl to change him.
That works.
Yep. And he's super goofy, super fun. It was
Great
him.
actor.
I love him. Man, and now I'm thinking of the other goofy characters I should have said earlier. Oh well.
Well, you can save him. Write them down so you can
You know
save
what?
them for
I'm
the
so
next.
glad that
Yeah.
Oh no. But you know what? I'm so glad that we ended things on such a happy note.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm so happy. But I do think we all have some very interesting lists of people. I'm getting a sense of, like I said earlier, all our taste.
Yeah.
We have some
Became
very
very
interesting
clear.
taste.
I can fix him.
And like looking at my list for next time, I'm like, dang, like it's going to be a repeat for me. I'm about to run it
Probably
back.
same for me.
Yeah.
I still got a
There's
few more
probably
villains
some
on
on
my
my
list.
I know there's some on my list where I'm like, I know I can just change him if he gave me a chance.
You know, I feel like I need to like add a villain. I need to like go back and like think, what villain did I like that I was attracted to? I don't know.
You're gonna have to do a whole
Can't
nother
read the book.
villains episode if that's the case.
Oh yeah.
Oh God.
I mean,
okay.
I feel like I said.
Thank
Wait,
you.
did you like Makima?
Thank you for that. Okay, she is very attractive, but I just know I didn't read the manga, but I know off rip, she's the main villain. Like just looking at her, like she's gonna do something off rip. I know.
Oh yeah.
I don't trust her at all. And
Those
then,
instincts are correct.
Power is just too much. She doesn't even bathe. So I'm like, I
Yeah.
don't know why people choose her as a waifu.
Yeah.
but
Probably be
Makima,
the worst
I
wife on
can't. As much as like, there's something about her. Like when she steps in the room, I just feel uncomfortable. Like
Yeah, no.
I
She
feel like
definitely
she
gives
just
that
wants to
vibe.
just
Those
kill
eyes.
everyone.
Yeah, basically.
Like I put her in the same category as like Homelander from The Boys. Every time Homelander is on screen, it
Oh
just
my
feels like he just wants to kill everyone. And leave it at that.
No, you know, nobody's ever said that, but that makes so much sense. Oh my god, I love The Boys.
Like I just can't. Oh man, I'm hyped for the next season.
Oh yes, I'm
But
I'm
on
waiting
that
patiently.
note, yes, thank you both so much for coming on. I really appreciate it. You guys inspired this video, by the way.
Oh,
As
thank
soon
you.
as
I'm
Mikon
glad.
said Gojo and Aaron, I was like, I gotta get them on. I gotta get. And then when my perception of you Ichigo changed from innocent girl to like, okay, maybe not, I'm like, I gotta get her on board too. I gotta get them both. Like, I gotta do some explaining. That's right, because I was just use like the pure one of the team.
Mhm.
I was like, oh, never mind.
No.
But do you guys have any final words before we wrap it up?
Thanks for having us. This was so fun.
Yes, thank you so much. This was so much fun.
Oh, anytime. Can't wait to
Yes.
have you guys back for part 2 and eventually part 3 because there's so many. There's so many
So
people
many.
we can name.
That list is
And-
going to keep
and
growing the more
if you made
anime
it
they
this
put out.
far and you enjoyed yourself, please. You made it this far in the video and you enjoyed it, please like, subscribe, comment your own like waifu or what's the term? Husbando?
Husbando.
Your husband, your 2D husbands. Okay, well, your 2D husbands.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
it has been your boy Curtis.
Bye.
Bye.